Live on YouTube, first time.
Once again, you need to just take a back seat. When you do that with your dad, he loves nothing more than showing his truck. And he goes to show it. And I can't take it to a truck show. I mean, it's got replica for a reason. When it slips off the trailer, it causes actual damage to the truck. And unfortunately not. Oh! That probably sounds like a truck that can't drive a couple hours. What are you doing? I think we got another problem. I don't know why this big truck can handle it. You gonna take the slip off? Oh, you didn't slip. You didn't down rush. Honestly, that's not a problem. Honestly, these are the
Everyday lives. Everyday lives.
The exhaust, I think, is going to be super loud.
What's up?
Alright, so you just have to get the wheels, but obligated to adjust the tires and outlet. After our 745. Okay, now I think you can take the wheels off. Yeah, these are actually not the same. So you got 1352s, 17-inch wheels, 375. We got pretty heavy. Crap.
I got 20 on my watch.
No, we're all good. That is that in itself.
I never used no truck.
Dude, always love the truck. When it comes to like a Raptor or even really pickups, but being that this is the Raptor R, so it's a supercharged V8, you gotta just let it scream. So, what do you call this? Other further wheels in the exhaust systems you have. We also got some wheels for giveaway Ergon and MP units as well. So the wheels make the biggest difference on a car. They can make great on a car though. So very close to the non-stop wheels put onto these two cars. The wheels we got for the Ergon. Awesome. And then on the Euros, we got matching wheels. So these things are massive. 20-inch on the rear. And on the front too. Like really muscle. So there we go. We're gonna get these wheels thrown on. Looking right.
I said the wheels massive. I said we put 26s on them.
They're gonna be rubbing.
Huh?
They're gonna be rubbing.
With the 26s?
Yeah. They put them on them like
On
them.
the Urus, yeah. On the truck. Not the Raptor, but the red.
That's insane. That's the biggest brake I've ever seen.
All right. Take it easy, man.
You all right, lady?
All right. All right. I was on the phone with my mom. We was on some Galveston the other day after we had the baby. And like right, we got some orange. You had a cop like sitting on MLK, and it's like a, it's 65 miles per hour street, and it's like a big blank empty street, Anyway, my girl seen that cop, bro. She slowed down to like 40, bro. I said, "What are you doing, bro?" And she said, "The cop right there, I don't know what speed limit." I said, "Bro, I think you would have been better off just keeping at the speed he was going instead of slowing down right, literally right in front of him." I said, "Bro, do you now he feel like if he's thinking about you, he feel like why are you slowing down so much?" And so my mom was like, "Man, it's better to slow down." I said, "Yeah, that get you to slow down in a way that's kind of like so that you do care about your speed, but in a way." I said, "That dude don't." I said, he wasn't suspicious until you slow down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now he got a reason to be like, "Who did you slow down like that for?" Even though nothing was happening, just you slow. I said, "Don't ever do that." I said, "If anything, let off the gas. Don't hit the brakes. Like, slow down like that. Like, drastically." She's like, "What's the speed limit?" I said, 65. And she like, oh, and then she started trying to speed back up. I'm like, well, I mean, shoot, he kind of let that pass because, I mean, he could have just came up there and was like, yeah. I mean, if you slow it down for nothing in front of him, he probably wondering why.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, if we got the radar like I got, which is standard for most police cars now, they can pick you up way before you even reach them. So it's gonna show your speed on radar. But then when you like all of a sudden decrease, like when you hit the brakes,
Yeah.
it'll show like you going 65, and then it'll show like you drop down to 30.
Yeah.
You know. And now, if he was looking at it, if he was running stationary or whatever, now he looking like, okay, why did that vehicle just do that when they notice me? So
Yeah.
they ain't gonna try to stop him.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. And it was like, but man, I want to slow down and that. I'm like, nah, I think it's better to just keep going the speed you're going. Most of the times, cops don't bother you for being 5 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, especially on the street. It goes 65. But if you doing all that, I think that they have a reason to be like, okay, first of all, it's a back street, you know, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying, like an industrial street, I guess. Then, you know, it can lead to many different, you know, neighborhoods. So I'm like, in a way, kind of suspicious. Even to me, I'm not even a cop. I said, but I wondered why you slowed down. And I looked at the cop right there. I'm like, bro, you slowed down because of the cop. You weren't even going fast. You slowed down down to 40, 35, whatever, it's a 65 mile per hour street. What if there was somebody behind you and you didn't look to see if somebody was behind you? You slowed down that much and he was going 65 behind you. That's more of a problem than you going fast.
So it's one of those things now where you was driving normal or driving your normal pace, but then when you notice me, all of a sudden your driving behavior changed.
Yeah.
So that
Over going, you know, put me going too fast, and then all you gonna do is talk to me about going fast. You know what I'm saying? But if I act suspicious and hit the brakes, then you got a kind of suspicion of why you
do that.
Yeah, why did you do that? Like, other than, and if you was just speeding, if you had the dope, I guess, whatever, you can be like, my bad for speeding, you know, and he'll be like, yeah, man, slow it down, man, you know, something like this. But the other reason, give them suspicion to search you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But like I said, I ain't never nothing dope than that. I'm just saying, if I was a cop, I would think the same thing. Like, okay, truck tinted out, so the back road going, it's supposed to go at 65, he was only going 40. And I think he was only waiting. I think they only wait on that street because people like to open up their cars on that street. You know what I'm saying? They like to go fast. Because I mean, I'm one of them. Like on that street, it's so straight. You got a curve to it, then it turns straight. And it have been times where I be like, let me go as fast as I can because I got a lot of time to stop. You know what I'm saying? Before the stop sign. So if I'm gonna open up a car, I'm gonna open it up on that street. So I think that's what he was waiting for, is people like that. Yeah. Not people who slowing down and make him wonder, like, what the hell is he doing?
That's suspicious of why they do that. Because I mean, if you don't have nothing going on and you got everything going right, you're not gonna worry about.
You got everything. You're not gonna worry about a cop. Yeah. You're gonna be like, all right, I just take the speed so kids me. Or he gonna pull me over and give me a warning. You never know, you know. Just slowing down in front of him, like barely rolling. I'm like, I said, bro, what are you doing? Oh shit. You slowed down because the cop right there. Like, now he got a reason to pull you over. And we had drove all the way from Galveston. And finally got into home. It was almost home. And he wasn't doing that. That's crazy.
You're gonna look for one.
Huh?
You're gonna look for a reason to pull you over because it's one of them things where you like, okay, you just drew my attention.
Yeah.
You know, out of everybody else. Everybody else going to speed limit. Everybody else doing what they doing.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, this car just stuck out.
Yeah.
You know.
You could be like in danger, man. Like, I'm gonna slow down. Maybe catch some competition and he pull his truck over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what if you've been held hostage and you like, or somebody making you drive, you got a gun in your head or something like that. Slow down, hopefully. Just kind of see what's going on. I was watching the show though. These people ain't coming right here. They was trying to make cops pull them over. It was part of the challenge. Man, they was doing they was flying by the cops, slowing down, flying by the cops, slowing down. And it was crazy. The cop kind of knew that it had to be a joke. It had to be something like funny about it. But he finally pulled him over. He said, man, what we gonna do? We gotta follow him. So they followed the cop until the neighborhood, you know, drove around him, all kinds of stuff, just messing with him. Just to make him pull him over. That was part of the challenge. And then they was gonna show him that they was recording, and that's all the reason they did it. But anyway, they got the money to pay for everything. But anyway, the cop, he said, I see y'all trying to get my attention. What's going on? Like, you know, he was in a joking way, like,
Yeah.
I said, I see y'all way back there doing all that. I said, I ain't think nobody would be doing, like, basically he was saying, like, nobody that would be doing something illegal would be doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
There's a book that, you know, most cops have a look at you go in and it teaches you how to look at the reaction of the people in the car. You know, like say for instance, you see a cop sitting on the side of the road, right? And you pass by him. Well, if it's a good cop, he's not only looking at the violation or looking for a violation on the vehicle, he's looking for the reaction of the people inside the car. So, for instance, say you got dope in the car, right? And you pass this cop on the side of the road. He's looking inside of the vehicle, you can see inside of the vehicle, you know, the way you driving. And then when you look, say when you pass and he don't move, you look back in that rear view mirror to see if he move. And then you like wipe your forehead or you like give a sign of relief.
Yeah.
That being like, we pay attention to all of that.
Yeah. That's why, like, normally I be like, what's the worst thing the cop gonna do anyway? Just give me a ticket.
Yeah.
So I be like, I'm just driving. I be like, I don't care if you right there. I mean, I ain't doing nothing. So then if you pull me over, I'll be like, what you pull me over for? And then he gonna tell me, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, my bad, I was going a little too fast. I ain't never got pulled over for speeding before though. Usually be like an expired inspection sticker or something. Other than that, I ain't never got pulled over for speed, ever.
I can tell you, it'd be the occupants, it'd be their reactions inside the vehicle once they pass a cop.
Yeah.
That draws attention to them.
Yeah, like another thing my girl do shit like when we get I'll see the cop like you know cop. And I be driving, you know, and shit like alright, stay true. Bro, she'll look at him in the mirror all the way to I'm like, bro, why are you looking back? Like that make it I know back in the day when we used to wear them 50 caps.
Yeah.
We wouldn't wear them driving. We'll take them off. We'll have them like on the seat or something, you know. And then I got a homeboy, he like to have his in the window. I'm like, man, take that out the window. Yeah. Racist cops see that. They see you a dope boy, or they think you're a dope boy.
You know, another thing, when they have all of them little, what you call them incense trees on the windshield, on the
Yeah.
when you got a whole bunch of them,
Yeah.
we call them felony trees. They got something going on. Why you got all them things up there? Honestly, you can't even have it.
I know I heard it's illegal. I got the dikes on mine. I know it's illegal. But I just found out it's illegal. But I have a bunch of trees in mine. They only on my the wiper thing. Got a bunch of them. I seen it one time somebody called and I just said I just picked up this little tree and he had it going on. But they'll be like they won't be in the window. They'll be wipers. I know people who smoke weed, they get their blunt fix. That blunt fix. Oh, you don't smell nothing. You can ride with them. That blunt fix is gonna kill that smell.
It's okay. I just want to take a moment to
I
thank
tell you the other day, I was at work and I seen this car. I was getting ready to run the stop sign. When they noticed me, then they stopped. I had PC to stop the vehicle because they had stopped where they were supposed to.
Yeah.
I just let it go. So when they turned, I turned around to see where they was going because that was kind of suspicious, right?
Yeah.
So when they see me coming, speed limit 60, they only going 40 miles an hour. And I mean all the way.
Yeah.
So now you're really being suspicious.
Yeah.
So follow them. They end up going West Park Road, they end up going towards like Beaumont. They got on 69 headed towards Beaumont. Okay. Come back like 2 hours later. Somebody sees them like on this little road back there by the feds. They said the male subject in a passenger seat. He gets out and he has a backpack. He walks towards the feds. They see him when he come back. He don't have the backpack on him.
Yeah.
So I get in the area, and it's that same vehicle that I had seen earlier that morning.
Yeah.
They was up to no good, doing something they got no business doing. Story didn't make sense, so they went to jail. Alright, so for fake pee, synthetic urine, marijuana shake all over the floorboard of the vehicle.
I watched some video, they said something about like if a cop said they smell smoke, there's a difference between burnt weed and weed. Like I don't know, this is lawyer on YouTube. It's like, how would they know the difference between burnt weed, like it's already burnt, and smoke and smoking weed?
All of them smell the same.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think it smells the same.
All of them smell the same.
I don't know.
Unless it's some weird.
Yeah, that's some different, like some K2 or something.
Yeah, unless it's weird or something like that. But no, all of them smell the same. Even hemp. Hemp is legal and that smell like marijuana.
Yeah. Some cigarettes, man, I've been around some cigarettes. I'm like, bro, you sure that ain't weed? Them Indian cigarettes? I think that's what it is. Those things smell like weed. They burn like leaves in my yard, like in my fire pot. Them mugs smell like weed. Yeah. But it is a plant, so.
You know, you be driving down the road and all of a sudden stuff just starts smelling like marijuana.
Yeah.
You know, that could be a skunk.
Yes, I already know that. Yeah. That's why they used to call it skunk back in the days. They were smoking on skunk.
Yeah.
know, that's how I smell it for real. That's why when I first like started smelling weed in my life, like knowing what it is, I used to be like, bro, why y'all smoke that shit? That shit stink. You know. Then it's crazy. I started liking the smell, but then I hate the smell of people who smoke in their car and can't come in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Kind of like a dude that smokes cigarettes like me. Like I always be mindful that I stink. Like I'm like, bro, I smoke a cigarette, and I probably smell like a burnt cigarette. That burnt cigarette smell, burnt black and mild, burnt weed smell stink worse than it being lit. To me. But when I was younger, I used to kind of like the smell of cigarettes when people were smoking one. I ain't like when they wasn't smoking though. Even black and miles too. My daddy used to smoke black and miles. I used to love the smell of them things. But when I finally hit it, I was like, this shit is gross. I hit the black and mild. Me and my homeboy, we had both turned 18. And we got a black and mild. And we sat on the bench. Outside my parents was out of town. He said, "Good man," and we started pumping that mug. He was like, "How people do this? This is nasty, right?" Like, and then and then we was like, "Man, I'm getting this shit off my tongue, bro." So I went in the house, started brushing my teeth, and I was brushing the hell out of my tongue, and we was in there laughing. We was killing ourselves laughing because we was like, bro, that was the nastiest shit ever, bro. I don't think I ever smoked, like, for real. So we was just brushing our tongue, and our tongue was burning. I said, bro, my tongue burning, bro. And we was killing ourselves laughing, bro. We was childish as hell. I said, bro, that shit is nasty. Crazy how we both became smokers. We smoked weed and cigarettes and blacks later on in life. Like even alcohol, some people be like, man, you don't like. Some people think because they see me on the weekend and I be like at the club drunk or something, or drinking whatever and talking, they'll think that I drink during the week. I'm like, no, I don't. I never do. Like I said, I don't drink at home, bro. I don't drink. Why? What? Drinking make me want to go somewhere. It make me want to like be around people and be social.
Yeah.
I can't just sit at home in my living room and just sit on the couch and drink and just think. I can't do that. That's not gonna happen.
Man, they got this new drink. Well, it ain't new.
Cut waters.
Huh?
Cut waters.
Nah, it's I just seen it and I just started talking about it. Everybody like, man, that's old. I ain't never heard of it. It's called like a water hazard or something.
Water?
Yeah. So it's like 2 shots of Tito's.
Mixture.
Yeah, it's like 2 shots of Tito's in there. Then you pour like Gatorade, and then you put like a little splash of Sprite and lemonade.
Yeah.
I ain't never had it. It looks like it's good, but I ain't never had it though. It look like it's too much Tito's in there though.
Yeah, I don't like Tito's that much. I don't like Tito's that much. I mix some Hennessy and Sprite in a second. Crown and Sprite. Anything in Sprite.
I like Tito's and Sprite. Man, I like Vegas bombs too.
Is that the one with the Red Bull in it?
Yeah. I like Vegas bomb.
I haven't been I'm like really drinking already because I don't like caffeine anyway. I make me nervous. So when you're drinking, it don't give you the same thing.
Yeah.
I remember the craziest thing I ever done was try to execute a long time ago. That was like 2016. I tried it. I ain't gonna lie. Felt amazing. But felt amazing. Really. But while I was on it, I was literally drinking alcohol and did not get drunk. Like I'm talking about no drunk feeling at all. Like I had drunk like I don't know how many drunk drinks, bro. Cause I kept trying to feel the alcohol. Like don't get me wrong, the exhale is the upper, but you don't really feel the you feel like, you just feel like I can do anything right now. Like, you feel like superhuman. You know what I'm saying? You don't, it's like you don't act weird, none of that. You don't feel, no, like, they was like the people around me had to tell me, oh, you rolling tonight. I was like, how y'all know? It was like, you talking to me, and your pupils. I'm like, bro, I don't feel no different. But I started paying attention to like detail, like I went in the bathroom. I said, damn, I look good as this motherfucker. That's how you feel, bro. You be like things like, I started, I feel like going cut some hair, man. I feel like doing like a cold ass design, bro. And you think you talk thick, like you be like, man, cold ass design, like that's how I was feeling. And then, see, the girl, she had done them before. And, you know, the people around us, they was like, man, y'all should just go home and do it. And I was like, oh, I don't feel like doing this shit. And it's like, that's what it's for, man. I was like, well, that's the main reason. So I said, man, nah, man, we going somewhere else. We was straight club. I had so much fun, bro. Yeah. And then, when it got to the time of night when we went home, I was up for like 6. Well, so fast. And then what happened? I couldn't get that up. I kept trying. She was like, just leave it alone. I said, man, it ain't nothing to do. She was doing everything in the world to get ready. I couldn't. Then I got depressed. I got so, like, that's the way you're going to go the opposite of how you felt at first. The total opposite. Complete 360. Like, if you felt super happy, you're going to feel super depressed after. So I said, I'd never take this ever again in my life. But the upside of it would feel great. I think that's what people do Adderall for that same feeling. They say it's like the same feeling. The only thing is, that scared me is, it said that when you have like a thought, it stays in your head. Like, it don't go away. You focus on it. Like, if you was mad, like if you happy, you're gonna be happy. If you mad, you're gonna be mad. Yeah. Like if you got a thought about like beating somebody up, you can't get it off your mind. You gonna think about it. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a feeling about it, man, I'm really fun. But I see why people like used to like take like multiple pills at once, like the same one, multiple H pills like that. Keep going, and keep that roll. They say, but when you start coming down, go to sleep. You take a sleeping pill and go to sleep. I just kept thinking the thought of already taking a pill and trying to take another one. I said, nah, I'm good. I was excited, depressed. Like, what am I living here for? Stuff like that. They were trying to make me eat. They was like, go eat something, man. I'm like, it was so depressing. What I'm saying? I said, well, I'm never doing this again, bro. And the fix lasted for days of the depression. I had never felt that low before. I said I would never, because it makes the serotonin level go up so high that you feel so great, but then when it comes down, it's take all that away. I said, if they had just this one part of it, it'd be the perfect thing to change. I probably would still be on it to today. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, right? I don't want no farts. And then these days, and recently somebody told me to take it. I said, you are really crazy. You know why? Because today is fentanyl. Like, back in the day, it was just cocaine and whatever else. Nowadays, it's fentanyl. I I didn't know that people actually wanted to feel fitness. People want to feel fitness. So they want to basically play with you. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yes. I thought people was like, and I don't know if people just got fit now, you know. People want the ones who fit now. That's the crazy thing.
Man, you can have a reaction or possibly die from just being exposed to fentanyl.
I know. But then you basically trusting hood kids, niggas that got an education level lower than us to make this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that watched the tutorial online and now they're making it. And then another thing about buying pills off the street. You think they're about to throw away 1,000 pills that's bad? No. They already spent their money on it. They're gonna sell them. Trump passed that law. You die for putting up on you. That's crazy. I think that's the first people that give up anyway or something like that happen too. 9.2% or something. I was telling somebody, I said, man, I don't know why people think that people just dry snitch all the time. Maybe the people in the hood that snitch on each other. The people that's trying to stay out of trouble. I just always wondered, why do in the hood, in the black community, why do we try to protect the drug dealers and the killers? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Like, I mean, I guess in a way some of them is scared of them, but bro, the more off the street, that'll be better, right? Like the neighborhood will be better. But, nah, they want to protect them. You call it snitch. Now, in this city, you can be called a snitch and be okay. In other cities, like New Orleans, you don't want to be no snitch. You don't want that jacket on your back.
They protect them, that's why, in the neighborhood. So they be protecting them.
Yeah.
Like in Cheek, they don't talk to us at all.
Them cheeks.
Yeah. And they put close knit. They ain't talking to us, they ain't telling us nothing. Because the drug dealers out there, they protect them.
Yeah.
They take care of them. I mean, they take care of them.
Oh, yeah. See, that would be different. See, most of the drug dealers, they want to show off among the first people that they're around. And they also want to brag about all the stuff they do. To get away with it. I think they can do it. One day I was telling me a story about these certain plants that we was getting from certain areas in Texas that people sell in China for like, I think he said, I know he would make $10,000 every sale. $10,000 to sell to China for these certain plants. And it was a protected area, you know. He said, man, the feds watched him for 2 years. They never seen him actually have the plant though. They seen him like they had enough evidence to lock him up. They seen him like parked on the side of the road where they hit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And outside of his car, you know. So and he said, man, I got a lawyer. He said, I don't know what the lawyer did. Man, the feds left me. He said, but after that, join the war, man. He said, forget that shit. He said, I did not know that people was watching me like this. He said, I had no clue. He said, I'm just glad to see I survived. I don't know how much time I would have got.
Crazy, man.
I said, but you actually like the first person I heard of that does something like that, like besides like coke, drugs and stuff like that. It wasn't even a drug. Cause I asked him, I said, did the plant make them high? And he said, no. It's a decorated plant, you know what I'm saying? just they just love it out there. That's crazy. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.